Chanukah Sameach. We're used to lighting candles. We have the Shabbat candles, we have the Motzei Shabbat Havdalah candle, but those two candles symbolize the transition from perhaps insanity to tranquility when Shabbat begins, and perhaps that return to our insane, chaotic lives as we light the Havdalah candle. But there's something beautiful about the Chanukah candle that I think captures all of our imaginations. So let me share with you an idea for the first night of Chanukah. Our Chanukah, the menorah, is based on that of the Bet HaMikdash, of the temple. There was something fascinating about those candles lit all those years ago in the temple courtyard, that the Torah commands that all of the candles have to be facing towards the middle candle. And that was part of the ritual. It was a significant detail in the lighting of the candles. Says the Sepharno something very, very beautiful. Both those on symbolizing the idea that both on the right and on the left all have to face the center. The right-wingers, those who spend their time in matters of spirituality, prayer and Torah study, have to face the middle. And those on the left, who live in the mundane physical world, have to face the middle. That fusion of both forces, the spirituality, those who live in the world of the spirit and the soul, and those who live in the world of physical labor, have to recognize that each one by themselves is incomplete. That middle candle represents the fusion of both of those concepts. And we have to recognize that's one of the messages of the Chanukah narrative. We can't do it on our own. We were never meant to do it on our own. We are a nation of 12 tribes. Goy Echad Ba'aretz, one nation to the external world, but within our nation, as Yaakov says to his children on his deathbed, you are a community. And a community is diversity. It's everybody working together. And we can't have that middle light, that the message of Judaism going out to the world as symbolized by putting our candles in the window. We have to sit back and think, yes, we're transmitting the Jewish spirit to the world outside, but how does that message get out? When we do it together. And perhaps that's why we don't just satisfy ourselves with ner ish or beito, one candle for the household. We all light candles. Because although we're lighting the same candle, maybe one lights with oil and someone has a pretty color candle, but it's symbolic of the fact that we're all bringing our light into this story, and it's all of our collective light that meshes together into the light of Chanukah. Let's not use the Chanukah experience or any Jewish experience to exclude and to make any one person feel that they don't count and they don't matter. Their light is significant. But there's another approach by the Chatam Sofer, and he says that the middle candle represents that Shvil HaZahav, that golden mean. Walking on the middle path doesn't mean mediocrity, doesn't mean there's no passion. Going to an extreme is unnatural. If you grow in an extreme way, you can grow lopsided, but if you grow in the middle path, then your growth is natural and organic. And our Judaism that we're shining to the whole world must be one that only that includes everybody's contribution as being equally valid and equally powerful for the Jewish soul and the Jewish message to the world, but that message must be a balanced message. Her ways are ways of pleasantness. When our Judaism is pleasant, like the glow of the candles on Chanukah, then we can indeed brighten up the world, and the world is ready for a message of tolerance, a message of love, a message of hope. We've sung perhaps the Hatikva more in the last several months, last 15, 16 months than ever before in our lives. And that means not just the national anthem, but the word itself, the Hatikva. So tonight, on the first night of Hanukkah, let's use that hope, that one candle that we can see in its light the space for more light. Let's never give up hoping, but only when we include and do so in a balanced way. Chanukah Sameach.